to create one simple queue service, and we are going to trigger it through Lambda function, and the messages which are being sent from SQS, we are going to receive it through the Lambda function, right? So it is just integration of two services of Amazon, right? So let's get started. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to create a simple queue. Okay, so let me click on create queue, and it would be a standard queue. So standard queue. Alright, we are going to keep the configuration as is, no changes required so far. And here the access policy would be the basic as same, where the effect would be allowed, and we are going to just click on create queue. Once the queue is created, you need to go to send and receive messages, and here we are going to trigger few messages. So hi and hello from SQS, send message, and second hi and hello to Lambda, send message. So if you scroll down here, you can see there are two messages which are available, which we are going to receive it through Lambda. So let us go to Lambda now. You can even search it over the search bar. Just type Lambda and will be redirected to this specific page. Now click on create a function. Now since here we are going to use Lambda for the first time, we are going to make use of a blueprint. Okay, blueprint is something where you don't need to actually write the code from scratch. And the blueprint that we are going to use here for would be for the SQS, where the messages will be processed using this SQS queue. Let us name the function name, so it would be Lambda SQS queue. Okay. And here we are going to create a new role for AWS policy template, and that would be SQS polar for permission. And let us write the name of this rule. So here it will be SQS to Lambda. Okay, let us scroll down, and this is the function that has been written for us. Okay, as of now we are going to select the queue which we created, that is the standard queue. Okay, if it is not getting listed, just refresh it and you will be getting out here, right? And here the ARN will be listed for the same. Okay, scroll down, and here it is asking for the batch size. It can be 10, it can be 5, so let us keep it 5 for now. You can even keep it by default as is. Okay, so let us scroll down and click on create function. Now we have created the Lambda function, which we would be eventually using for receiving the sent messages which has been sent from SQS. Okay, so let us wait for some time for it to create, and it has created the Lambda function, and you will receive a message like this: congratulations, your Lambda function is created and configured with standard queues as triggered. Now what we need to do is you need to click on this Lambda function. Okay, and here you can see there are multiple options which are visible over here. You can even see a small window which is very similar to VS Code. Okay, so for now let us ignore this, and we are going to focus on this Lambda queue which we created. Let us click on this SQS, and what it will going to do is it is going to actually trigger the sequence that we created, right? Now what is happening at the back end is the Lambda is triggering SQS, and whatever message which we have sent it on flight will be received by Lambda function, right? So now it's time to go to SQS and check whether the messages have been sent or not. Remember earlier the message available were 2, now the message in flight are 2, right? If you go over here, send and receive messages, you can see there are 0 messages now available, right? So yeah, that was a demonstration where we actually sent message from SQS, and those messages were being triggered by Lambda which got received, right? So yeah, that was all about SQS, and see you in the next one. Now before ending this specific one, let us delete the queue and delete the Lambda function. So click here, actions, and click on delete. If you want to purge the message, meaning deleting all the messages which are present inside it, right? Confirm, delete. Okay, now the queue is deleted. Let's go back to Lambda and let us delete this function by typing delete. Alright, so the function is also deleted. So yes, that was all for now, and see you in the next one.